done on my laptop and I would stay in bed until whatever time. And then eventually I realized, like, look, I can't actually do this anymore. I need to actually get up and have an office and have something to do. So the first few months was a bit of a struggle. It was like I felt like I was on holiday, and what I was doing wasn't actually work.
Yes.
Because it was all fun and games, you know, when you just start something, it's like, okay, you know, whatever. And then when it became more serious, I transformed one of the bedrooms in my house into an office, and I actually got up every single morning and almost like I was going to work.
Yes.
And my father, my late father, when he was still around, he also worked from home, and his joke was always, like, to my mom and myself, okay, I'm going to work now. I hope the traffic isn't bad. So I started adopting the same thing. I would make jokes with my mom and say, I'm going to work now. I hope the traffic isn't bad. But I was literally going from my bedroom to an office in the same house. And then when I would be done and I would come back inside, I would say, shoo, traffic was quite hectic tonight. So, I mean, like, I've incorporated my dad, you know, into what I've been doing as well.
But
so,
from what I'm hearing here, it's almost like your family's played a massive role in how you function. I mean, you just now explained about how you went, or you act, or essentially you treated your, what at that point was just the beginning.
Yeah.
At that point, you could have been maybe called a hobby or something of that fashion, and you treated it immediately like a job. Yeah. And it feels almost like you learned that from your late father, that they instill that value of hard work, even if it's just an entrepreneurial thing, it's still a job. Yeah. And how has it all been incorporated? I mean, how the way you look at entrepreneurship is very unique in my eyes, because you don't really see it how usual people see it. You see, sometimes people come on here in their first month, it's almost like they're treating it as almost a side little hustle or something to do on the weekend. But you seem to have a different perspective on it as well.
Look, it is a small business. There's no denying that. But you can't think of it as small. You've got to think big term. You've got to think of it as being something that's like bigger than what you actually see it. Yes, I've had a lot of influence from my late dad and my mom. They were extremely hard workers. My mom had 3 jobs at a time. She used to work for a company and sell stuff on the sidelines. And we always joke that the one office where I'm in currently has bred 3 businesses. So it's like a lucky little office, basically. My mom's business was from there. My brother started his business from there, and then I started my business from there. So that's a little lucky room in the house. This
family is just a family full of entrepreneurs. The father, the mother, the brother.
Everybody.
Everybody just engaged.
Everybody. So, I mean, like, yes, obviously I'd like to say that I learned a lot from both my parents, and seeing them doing what they wanted to do and working hard towards it, it made me want to be the same. I've never worked for a boss, ever in my life.
Lucky you.
Ever. I know, alhamdulillah. But at the same time, I don't think people realize how difficult it is actually working for yourself. You don't get a steady income. You don't get sick days, as you can hear. You don't get holidays per se. It's like non-stop, continuous. But for a very long time, I instilled that I do have office hours. Don't message me after 5 o'clock.
It's a cutoff. 5 o'clock.
Technically, it's my cutoff, but myself will still work until like whatever time I feel the need to. But I've established those boundaries so that I can rest and recover and recuperate and have my ideas.
Ensure you don't lose your mind.
Exactly.
Marshall.
But I'm not going to lie, the past 3 weeks have been insane. So maybe the voice is like trying to tell me that I need to take it easy.
I'm curious, how did you survive during the COVID period? Did that impact your business at all?
Hectically. Everybody started panicking, obviously. And I was just like, I stock a shop in Imam Harun Road as well. So we had the option of taking our stock or leaving it in store. And something just told me, take the stock. So I took the stock and I carried on selling. Even in stage 5, I said, like, look, we're all going through this at the same time, the entire world. But I will ship you your items to you when the lockdown lifts. And that's exactly what I did. And then I started bringing out masks and I started bringing out apparel. I got my little permission slip from the government to say, like, I could sell things. And I just went with it. I adapted, basically, to what was dealt to me.
Oh, that's very interesting. You know, I'm asking all of these questions for very specific reasons. The reason is that a lot of the time, when you're a first-time entrepreneur, or you're just an individual that has an idea that, okay, on the weekends I'm going to sell samosas or something. You know, some days you're not going to have that month or that day where things just align, and you're probably just going to leave the day with maybe, let's say, like a 10 rand. That's the most you're going to have. And I believe that a lot of people, and I've experienced it also myself, and as well talking to other people, they believe it's their fault, or in some respect it's like Allah telling them that they shouldn't get into this. You know, the human mind is a fascinating thing. I mean, one day you have a bad day, you think the world's going to end. That's how it works. But with entrepreneurs that come on the show, oftentimes a common trend amongst them is the reality that they face obstacles and they adapt, as you have essentially.
You don't really have a choice. I mean, if this is like your livelihood, and you the only way of getting an income, you try and figure out ways around everything. So it's not just about, okay, you know what, I had a bad day. I'm not saying that I'm positive every single day and I'm like, oh yeah, I love my job every day. But majority of the time, yes. There are sometimes that I want to give up. There are sometimes that I'm super sad or like just upset and I don't want to do anything. But I take those in my stride and I carry on. So yes, you can have a bad day, you can have no sales. But the next day you can have 5 sales. The following day you can have 15 sales.
You know what I like about what you said there? You just basically describe the job. You basically just describe the job. There's days you love where you work. There are days where you it's just a day.
Yes.
The next day you just absolutely hate it. You just want to leave.
Yeah.
And I like that you basically like bring this back into that. In fact, entrepreneurship and your business should be treated as a job from the very beginning, from the get-go. And I like that you do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you see, as you said, you traffic on the way to work. And
you know, from my bedroom to the other office, traffic is insane.
But
I have tea breaks.
Yes.
So I take my 15-minute tea breaks as well. My mom makes me tea sometimes. I just need to put that out there. My mom is amazing, guys. My biggest supporter and my tea maker.
Oh, wonderful. We actually are going to have to break for the Waqt of Ishai pretty soon. But there are certain questions I have to ask you. Okay, so one question I'll ask you now. The next one I'll ask you after the break. Questions that I don't... Because before you came on, I did tell you almost what the show is going to be about. But there's one question I didn't tell you. I wanted to know, let's say... Usually I ask individuals, where do they see their business going in the future? And I usually go about how long the business has existed. And since your business has existed for 7 years, I want to know, like, where would you see yourself in the next 7 years?
In the next 7 years, inshallah, I hope to have my own little warehouse and a whole lot of people working for me instead of me having to do everything.
You're sick of the hard work?
Sorry. No, I love the hard work. I really do. But inshallah, I hope to... There's quite a few things in the works that I can't mention just yet.
Wow. Okay.
But inshallah,
now I'm very intrigued.
Inshallah, it will come to fruition. But yeah, I'm hoping to be able to, you know, have a little warehouse and people employ some people and show them and instill in them what's been instilled in me.
Wow, it's amazing. So what you're saying is we're going to be seeing Amaniarts across the country pretty soon.
I hope so, inshallah. I really, really do.
From here to Timbuktu to all the way to Limpopo, we're going to be having those Amaniarts stores.
I really go there with my shipping. I just don't have stores there. But inshallah, you never know. But we ship nationwide. But it stops at the border.
It's not over the border is not a thing for you.
Yeah, over the border is a bit insane, so no.
But that makes me... I'm a little bit curious about that whole the shipping thing. I know on your Instagram, it's one of the first things is shipping nationwide.
Yes.
How did you get into that? Do you have like customers all over the country?
Yeah, so I've got customers Joburg, Durban, PE, like basically everywhere. So we have a delivery service, courier service that obviously goes to all places.
Very interesting. But with that, we have to go for a quick break for Ishai. When we come back, it's more of the Daily Grind, so stay tuned.
The Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM stereo.
Come on, baby, come on.
Ja, dat dan weer die staten, man.
Hij is die staten, hij is die weet.
Maar dat as jy presies die staten. Maar dat jy wil net slim wees. Nou sê vir my, waar in die goeie Witte Kaap gaan ons nou 'n battery kry?
Universal Motorspace.
Is it?
In New Woodlands, Highlands Drive.
Okay.
Het die airtime?
But of course I got it.
021-374-1082.
As 'n klaar 9 o'clock.
Yeah, now they open from 9 a.m. till 10 p.m.
Nou let's go. Ek het jou gesê as die battery nie.
Every 60 seconds, a silent pandemic claims the life of a child. Unsafe water is having a devastating global impact on health and livelihoods. Islamic Relief is at the forefront, providing clean and safe water to vulnerable communities around the world. Our tailored approach to sustainable water solutions enable families not just to survive, but to thrive, ensuring they stay healthy and safe. Give water, give life with Islamic Relief.
Your health is your wealth, and at To Your Health, we provide our clients with professional and clinical health services. We stock a wide range of health products, so whatever your health issue, we have the natural product for you. At To Your Health, we also do live blood analysis, which helps to enhance and improve your health. We pride ourselves with excellent and competitive prices for quality natural products. Phone us today for a free consultation with Ashraf Bandika on 021-671-2469. We are conveniently situated at Kenilworth Centre and open 7 days a week.
Alpha Bodyworks Collision Repair Center and Alpha Express Auto, leaders in collision repairs to all types of vehicles, backed by all major insurers and vehicle manufacturers, including VW, Audi and Toyota. Using the latest technology and decades of industry experience, we at Alpha Bodyworks are renowned for quality and excellent service. Not insured? We offer special rates for all non-insured clients, with 21 courtesy vehicles and a 24-hour recovery service. Trust Alpha Bodyworks to bring you peace of mind. Contact Alpha Bodyworks today. Call 021-691-9333 or 5 or visit www.alphabodyworks.co.za. Alpha Bodyworks Collision Repair Center, steps above the rest.
The Voice of the Cape Festival is back. It's happening from the 1st until the 4th of December. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be big. We can't wait to see you there. That's the Voice of the Cape Festival from the 1st until the 4th of December at the Athlone Stadium. We're going to see you there.
This Muharram, reap the rewards of the blessed month by giving your zakat and sadaqah. Your donations can be the lifeline for millions suffering in poverty and can help provide clean water, food, shelter, medical care and much more to those in need. Visit muslimhands.org.za to donate today or call us on 021-633-6413 for more information. Muslim Hands, united for the needy.
Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM stereo.
My radio station, your radio station, our radio station, the Voice of the Cape.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد صدق الله العظيم.
The Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM stereo.
My radio station, your radio station, our radio station, the Voice of the Cape.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
اللهم صل على محمد وبارك وسلم. اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته إنك لا تخلف الميعاد.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين.
صدق الله العظيم. from Cape Town, this is the Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM.
Narrated by Ibn Majah. I said, O Messenger of Allah, which people are most severely tested? He said, the prophets, then the next best, and the next best. A person is tested according to his religious commitment. If he is steadfast in his religious commitment, he will be tested more severely. And if he is frail in his religious commitment, his test will be according to his commitment. Trials will continue to afflict a person until they leave him walking on the earth with no sin on him. Spiritual purification as a reward for patience in the face of adversity. The Voice of the Cape, Salford, 1444.
The Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM stereo.
Indomie's lekker noodles. Indomie's lekker noodles.
Het julle gehoor? Hot and spicy is die beste geur van Indomie noodles. Hot and spicy is altyd lekker en smaklik en meer belangrik, bekostigbaar.
That's een vir jou, that's een vir my. Indomie's lekker noodles.
Indomie is 'n lekker noodle. Nou beskikbaar by Visfabriek Lansdowne, Visfabriek Mitchells Plain, Elite Cash and Carry, Devlin Epping, Devlin Mitchells Plain, Devlin Paul, MA Power Trade, Fairfield Meat Centre en Strand Cash and Carry.
If you ever find yourself in a situation that requires legal advice, Sali & Sali Attorneys is the firm you need on your side. We assist you in matters of property transfers, bond registration, or winding up a deceased estate and more. We work closely with you, providing efficient, professional, and excellent service, resolving even the most challenging case with a smile, making you rest assured that everything is being taken care of. Contact Sali & Sali Attorneys now on 021-697-2093. Sali & Sali Attorneys, where trust is everything.
The Butcher's Market. Everything you expect from a butcher's market and more, including A-class lamb and beef, chicken, sensational sausages, ground beef, tasty burgers, and quality cold meats. We take pride in the way we prepare, package, and present our products to you at the perfect price. Visit our conveniently located stores in Watergate Mall, Mitchells Plain, Criscal Road, Belleville, opposite Middlestad Mall, Turkai Branch, opposite Melomed, or Sainsbury Square in Easter River. Visit www.butchersmarket.co.za. The Butcher's Market. Meet your expectations.
Salih Barbecue in Woodstock has some spicy deals to warm you this winter. Quarter tikka chicken, chips and garlic naan for only 55 Rand. Our amazing chicken hakka noodles for only 80 Rand. Tasty beef curry with 2 plain naan for only 90 Rand. All the above deals comes with a free can of Coke. Also take advantage of our tasty beef akini every Friday and Sunday. 1 kilogram for only 60 Rand. These specials are only available at Salih Barbecue Woodstock, number 111 Victoria Road, just past the Woodstock Police Station on the corner of Plain Street. We also have our own delivery service available for the Woodstock and surrounding areas as far as Bo-Kaap. Phone Salih Barbecue Woodstock on 021-447-4756 or visit www.salihbarbecuetonight.co.za.
All these amazing deals are now also available at Salih Barbecue Rylands with free delivery in the surrounding area.
Great news! The Voice of the Cape Golden Hour Luncheon is back after a 2-year break. Book your tickets early and enjoy golden moments in my company, Yusuf Fisher and colleagues at the Golden Hour Luncheon on the 1st of October at Countryman Estate, Skaapkraal. Come and enjoy delicious food, amazing entertainment and prizes galore at 250 Rands per person. At the VUC offices, number 2, Queen's Park Avenue, Salt River, 021 442 3500. or Taz Boutique in Gatesville on 021 633 1367. Or for more information, contact Sukaina Johadin on 082 786 5627. The Golden Hour Luncheon, where families and friends get to greet, meet and eat. The Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM, my radio station, your radio station, our radio station.
The Voice of the Cape, 91.3 FM stereo.
My radio station, your radio station, our radio station, the Voice of the Cape.
The Daily Grind. Boosting your business savvy.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the Daily Grind. And I'm going to say it again, Tuesday evening. Yeah, I'm going to keep saying it until my show gets moved to a Friday and I overtake Toyota Sally Solomon on Real Talk. That's a joke. But anyway, I'm having an interview with Khadeejah Hendricks, owner, founder of Amaniarts after, let me get this right, dropped out of psychology, worked at the family business.
Yeah.
Hey, on a ride home, wait a minute, there's an idea.
Yes.
And then you went through. And now you are here with over 2,000 products.
Almost 2,000 products on the website.
Okay. Let's start at the beginning.
Okay.
What is the primary thing that you actually sell?
That's very difficult to answer.
Oh my word, there has to be something.
Okay, so let's take it back 7 years.
Okay. You guide the conversation.
The first thing that I started off with were art prints. So why I started with art prints was because we decide to Quran every single day, we make salah every single day, but do we actually understand it in English? So for me, that was a very big deal. So I did art prints in English so that people could understand what they were actually reciting. And then I started with mugs. And from there, it just escalated into a whole lot of stuff. like a whole lot of stuff. So from the art prints and the mugs, I went to canvas, I went to different kinds of mugs, I went to apparel, which includes t-shirts, hoodies, crew sweats, and then I did tote bags, aprons, and now the latest thing has been acrylics. So,
and the designs, are they custom or are they specifically what you are producing?
So I have like my set stuff, set designs that can be found on the website, and then I've also got the option to customize. So if you want something that's a little bit more personalized, you can just email me and let me know what you'd like and I can work on something for you.
Okay, so it's custom work, because I remember in the beginning you said you worked with also corporate organizations as well.
Yes.
It wasn't just private individuals. No. I'm a little bit curious here. Is most of your work or your sales conducted through online, as in through deliveries? Online. All of it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I wouldn't say I've got a fear, but I prefer online. Like my number's not available for people to contact me via WhatsApp or call. So that was one of the boundaries that I had set for myself when I started my business. I said strictly email, strictly website, strictly online. Because I realized that by me setting boundaries, it also gave my clients boundaries.
Yes.
So I didn't want people to feel that they could phone me at 10 o'clock in the evening and be like, look, I need a mug for tomorrow, it's my child's birthday. No dissing any of my clients. I love every single one of them, and I'm super, super grateful. But it was very important for me to establish the boundaries within a business, even though I'm considered a small business.
Yes.
So, strictly online. Like I said, I stock a shop.
No calls at 10, no calls after 5.
Yes. But I mean, besides the store, everything is online, everything is on the website.
That's for me anyway, that's a little bit different to how usual stores operate in South Africa. I mean, this model of operation, especially with the printed art and the acrylics and all that, is pretty famous, or rather pretty popular in America, I know.
Yes.
It's a very popular way of like entrepreneurship setting up, but they are way more sophisticated in terms of online shipping.
Yes.
And also the customers are also very much more clued up in terms of IT and all of that. But I wanted to know in regards to what you make specifically, right? So you see, it's kind of hard trying to discern. I don't know how you break down 2,000 products. If anybody has an idea, please send through any ideas
It's
you have.
very difficult. Sometimes I get confused myself.
You see, usually I get on a burger joint. I ask the burger joint, "Hey, what's your favorite burger on the menu?"
No.
So let's go with that fashion. What is your favorite item?
Okay, at the moment, I have to go with moments because it's very difficult to say overall. At the moment, I would say acrylics. So I have some. I brought some with.
Yes.
So these are like the latest trend going on right now. It's the little keychains, it's acrylic blocks, it's everything in perspex and acrylic. So it's all fully customizable. I was going to bring more, but they were still wet because I hand paint them. So
Wait, you hand paint these?
yeah. So,
Seriously?
So the acrylics get hand painted. Like you can feel the back of this one is hand painted.
Jeez. Okay.
So
Wait, that actually.
and I have one for you.
Oh wow! Shukran.
Yeah, I did one with your name.
Oh, I feel so special now.
But apparel as well. It's always been something close to my heart. So I enjoy making it.
No, this is very nice. I have a question though in regards to that because you now mentioned hand painted, which is again a little bit unusual in this scene, I would think, because I'm mainly just going off of what I know from like what I've seen in like how they do it in America.
Yes.
Over there, it's mostly just like a machine.
So I've got machines.
Okay.
Quite a few, but my artworks and my canvas are all digital artworks. I don't have the patience to paint.
Really? Don't want to sit hours and hours?
No, it's quite okay. I tried. I can't do that. So all of those are digital because obviously I studied photography and I studied design. So those are all digital artworks. But these smaller items, I have so much fun because it's literally like today painting some stuff for some clients. The brief was blues, but all different kinds of blues. So I just threw some paint around and I just squashed the acrylic into it, and it came out in this beautiful blue marble like vibe. And I got so excited, and I was like, I'm gonna take this with tonight. And then just like before I left home, I checked it, and it was still soaking wet. I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna leave this at home. It's fine.
So what's the time period usually if people order? How long do they have to wait?
About 5 to 10 business days.
Even in Cape Town?
Yes.
Even in Cape Town.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
things are quality, and quality takes time. And everything is literally handmade by me.
Yes.
So
I can literally feel
order
the paint
that you get, my hand has been on them. So, and you might find some of my cat hair. So just excuse that.
But that's amazing though. I think your model of operation is very, very interesting. But if people wanted to get in touch with you, if they wanted to find out what you have in store, you know, the 2,000 products that we can't list here. I don't want the whole show to be dominated by me listing every single item on the catalog there. But if they wanted to get in touch with you, how could they do that?
Best bet is Instagram. My Instagram handle is Amaniarts. So AMANI ARTCT, and then my website is www.amaniart.co.za, and my email address is sales@amaniart.co.za.
That is absolutely wonderful. That typing sound was me typing all of those details into the Facebook and YouTube chat. So if you couldn't remember all of that for whatever reason, you can just head on over to our Facebook and YouTube and you can see the links are there. Or you can just head on over to our Instagram and our Facebook where the post is, and you can see that I've tagged them there, so you can go on over all the way through. You know, the funniest thing is I looked at the time now and it's actually, we actually have 4 minutes left.
How is that possible?
Yes, how is exactly right? Exactly. Every time before I actually go on, I just wondered to myself, you know, wait, it's 20 minutes. Is that enough time? But a lot of the times the guests come on, they're like, what, 20 minutes? That's a whole year. How can we do it? But time flies, I guess, when you're talking about business and all of that kind of stuff.
Especially when it's something you love.
Yeah, I can tell. We can hear the passion in your voice. Talking about passion. Again, before the break, I told you that I had to ask another question. The second question that I always ask individuals is like, what would your advice be to individuals that are out there, listeners that maybe have a thought of business that they want to start up? Maybe they also had that idea, you know, randomly in the car while they were driving home. Wow, it's time to make burgers or something like that. Who knows? But to that individual, what would you tell them? But also, let's make it more specific. What would you tell yourself all the way back when you were first thinking of starting this? What would the message be to yourself?
Do it. That's it. Just do it. The thing is, would you like to look back in a few years and think, what if I had done it, but you didn't? The worst thing that could possibly happen is that it doesn't work out. And that literally is the worst.
Yes.
I have this saying that no matter how tough life gets, the only way that you can go is up. So start the business, do what you want to do. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. There are other channels that you can look for. Like my mom always says, if one door closes, another one opens, which is so true. Just because this might not be working for you, something else can. So I'm always going to be the person pushing people to go for their passion and to try something different and to make dua and to ask Allah for the guidance. Like, is this the right way? And my business, I can't speak for everybody, but I was taught by my mom and my dad, with a pure heart and a pure intention, nothing can go wrong.
Very interesting.
So I carry that with me every single day.
That question I ask always usually has some sort of same answer, which is very refreshing. Well, not only refreshing, but more so very enlightening, that every single person I've ever asked that question to, their words have always been, just do it. Or rather in the spirit of, you're thinking a little bit, just go for it.
Go for it.
Try your best, do the research, and of course, most importantly, make dua.
Of
Ask
course,
Allah.
always. Without Allah, nothing is possible.
True.
But He will guide you, and you'll see that things just flow.
Yes.
I mean, like I said, it's not rosy every single day. There are times that it's not that great, or sales aren't coming in, or you want to give up. But at the end of the day, you've got to trust in your journey. Like I say, our stories were written thousands of years ago by the greatest of writers. So we are merely on this journey that was put out for us, and we have to fail and we have to also succeed. So just carry on.
But I think your story basically exemplifies that. I mean, you were at university.
Yeah.
You probably had a whole different idea of where your life was going to go.
did.
Probably thought of yourself as, sitting in a chair, talking to people about their problems, raking in the millions.
I wanted to be a criminal psychologist.
A criminal psychologist, like CSI vibes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, I wanted to go to the jails.
Seriously? No,
I would never have survived.
No, I've seen too many documentaries about Paulsmore. I know that Daanyaal Matthews does not belong there. Daanyaal Matthews does not belong in Paulsmore.
Neither does Khadeejah Hendricks.
Maybe you realize it, and that's why you didn't go through.
Yeah, no, I was like, this is not for me.
It looks always so much better on TV, eh?
Yeah, everything looks better on TV. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Follow your heart, but don't do what you see on TV.
I feel like psychology always gets people. Every single in.
It's very interesting, but
yeah, everybody goes in with a different idea of what it's going to be, and then you find out. Wait a minute, it's a little bit. It's biology, it's statistics, it's research, and you're like, wow, man!
You just gave me flashbacks of stats,
bro.
Why would you do that to me?
No,
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
Because actually, when you talked about psychology, I remembered my last semester, and I remember that the lecturer telling me, like excitingly, like, "Oh yes, next year you guys will be doing stats," and I was like, "What?"
That was the first textbook I threw away.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. I didn't sign up for this. I thought we were just going to be talking about, parents and Freud and behaviorism. Nah.
No.
But alhamdulillah, for me, that is amazing. It's amazing that your journey from, and the one thing that really exemplifies is that moment you had in the car, that moment of, that spark. That spark was Allah Ta'ala, giving you that inspiration. And you could have turned away. You could have just treated it like many people treat it. You could have treated it like, oh yeah, I'm just having a moment. It's just a moment of idiocy and I'm going to go on with my day.
But now those moments carry on. So while you're running your business, you still have those moments. And those moments will be like, maybe you should try this. Maybe you should incorporate this. Maybe you should bring this as a new product online and see how people react. So it's still Allah guiding you and being like, okay, so you've done this so far, but why don't you try this? And see where it goes.
The journey never ends.
Never, ever.
And
Alhamdulillah.
And with those words, we're going to have to now conclude. I say shukran to you, Khadeejah, for coming on board.
Shukran so much for having me.
Never a problem. I love this.
It's so much fun. It's called a keychain.
A keychain. Yes. I love this keychain, yeah.
You can put it on bags, for keys, anything.
I think I'm just going to leave it in my room. It's so pretty, man. I don't want to lose it. I have a really terrible thing. I lose everything. But anyway, I'm digressing. I say assalamu alaikum to you, the wonderful listeners, to all the individuals that have been with us through this journey itself. I say I bid you assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tune in next week for more of the Daily Grind. Salam.
The